Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. We're about 5 minutes or so away from getting the men's game underway. And West Alabama's women, they took care of business tonight, 76-67. Tigers shot 51% from the field. Scratch that. Tigers shot 56% from the field, 53% from behind the arc, and 67% from the free throw line. Tigers were 10 of 19 from three-point land. West Alabama had three-point buckets. Marianne Logsdon was 4 of 9. Zoe Watts was 4 of 6. And Aaliyah Dade knocked in her one in her only attempt, and Takesha Barnes knocked in one in her only attempt as well. 3 Tigers in double figures. Bria Dent scored 20. Marianne Logsdon knocked in 19. And Zoe Watts added 18 for good measure. The Tigers off to a slow start in that one, but they were able to get fired up, and you heard Coach Rusty Cram talk about, playing with some intensity, and I guarantee you that they will continue to feed off that energy tonight and play with intensity moving into the last half of the Gulf South Conference regular season schedule. The men's game, that'll feature the Choctaws of Mississippi College. They come in 12 and 10 overall, 8 and 10 in the Gulf South Conference. They currently sit in the 8th spot due to the Choctaws. West Alabama comes in for the first game of a 2-game homestand. Tigers 17 and 4 overall, 13 and 4 in the league. Currently sitting in that number 2 spot in the Gulf South Conference. West Georgia leading the way at 14 and 4. They have the top spot in the league, and we still have yet. We will play them one more time. West Alabama in the 2 spot. Alabama, Huntsville, and Lee tied for that 3rd spot. And then the 5th spot goes to Union, followed by Valdosta State, Auburn, Montgomery, Mississippi College, West Florida, Montevallo, Delta, Christian Brothers, and Shorter. So it should be a good one. This matchup between West Alabama and Mississippi College, the last time these two teams met up, December the 9th, West Alabama with a 10-point victory, 69-59. They're in Clinton, Mississippi. The first meeting dates all the way back to December 3rd, 1955. West Alabama was the winner of that one, 78-69. And this will be the 77th meeting between these two teams. West Alabama, 41 of those 76 previous appearances go by way of the Tigers, so 41 and 35 with the advantage going to West Alabama. The final minute and some change here on the warm-up clock as both of these teams continue to finish their warm-ups. Folks continuing to filter their way into this one. It should be exciting as we will start to pack them in here into Pruitt Hall. The band, cheerleaders down toward the newly designated student section to my right. Students filling the seats here in front of us and to the left. And I think there's going to be a special presentation tonight to the women's tennis team. I haven't got the official word, but I do think that they are going to be recognized for their championship run last year. As we get ready to start this one off, we will take a quick break. We'll get the starting lineups when we come back on your station for West Alabama basketball, Sly 104.9.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pruitt Hall Gymnasium for tonight's Gulf South Conference matchup between the Choctaws of Mississippi College and your University of West Alabama Tigers. In the spirit of sportsmanship, West Alabama Gulf South Conference has that all fans act in a responsible and courteous manner. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unwelcome. Let's afford the participants and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated and expected. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. First, for the visitors, from Clinton, Mississippi. That guard, a 6'6" junior from Smyrna, Tennessee, number 0, James Franklin Jr. Head guard, a 6'3" junior from Meridian, Mississippi, number 1, Miles Miller. Head guard, a 6'2" junior from Raymond, Mississippi, number 3, Tre'Davious Thompson. Head guard, a 6'3" senior from West Memphis, Arkansas.
We're in the process of hearing the starting lineups. First for Mississippi College, 0, James Franklin, a junior from Smyrna, Tennessee, number 1, Miles Miller. Redshirt junior from Meridian, Mississippi, number 3, Tre'Davious Thompson, the junior from Raymond, Mississippi, number 4, Blanton Williams, senior from West Memphis, Arkansas, and number 15, Galen Smith, senior from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. West Alabama, they'll go with Shadarian Allen. He comes in averaging 13.9 points per contest. C.J. Melton, Hoover, Alabama native. He'll get the nod tonight per the usual. Justin Allison, senior from Pelham. He comes in averaging just shy of 14 points per contest and is number 3 in free throw percentage in the conference. Karan Garner will get the nod. Karan, as of late, has added to his offensive output, averaging 11.9 per contest. He pulls down just over 4 boards a game. And Thad Williams, sophomore from Bessemer, Alabama, he'll get the nod into the starting lineup as well. Teams at their respective benches getting their last bits of instructions. The Choctaws will wear their road blues. It's kind of a navy blue trimmed in gold. White numerals trimmed in gold. And Choctaws right across the chest in white, also trimmed in gold. West Alabama will wear the home whites. Those will be trimmed in red. Red numerals center chest and just above the number, the red tiger head logo. To tip it off for Mississippi College, it'll be Galen Smith, 6'9" senior from Bay St. Louis. He averages 15.7 per game and is number 5 in the Gulf South Conference in rebounds per game. C.J. Melton will tip it off for West Alabama, 6'4" junior from Hoover. C.J. wins that one. West Alabama will control the tip. And Justin Allison, he'll get the instructions. He'll bring it across the logo for West Alabama. Tigers going left to right on your radio dial. Thursday edition, Gulf South Conference. Shadarian Allen for 3. Misses wide right. West Alabama, right out of the chute, fires up the 3. Choctaws come down with it. Going the other way. Top of the key. It'll be Thompson. Flips it out to Miller. They want to go right baseline. That's 0. That's Franklin. James Franklin's able to put it in. First bucket of the game will go to the Choctaws. They scratch first, 2-0 your score here. 19 minutes to play in the first half. Folks continuing to come in here to Pruitt. CJ, free throw line extended. Has it stripped away by Miller. Miller's going to take it the length. And it'll hang on to the rim for just a second and then will fall in. West Alabama trails at 4-0 here in the early going. A meeting back in December. West Alabama won that one by 10. Karan Garner, left elbow over to Thad Williams for 3. Back iron, and then it hit the shot clock. Thad had an open look at it. Couldn't get that one to go. Checking in for the Tigers. That's going to be Terry Durham, as well as number 21, Peter Toure. We saw him quite a bit in the early part of the season, but he hasn't played a ton as of late. But with Marvin Price out, Toure's going to get some more minutes, it looks like. So it'll be Allison, Garner, Allen, Toure, and Durham. Free throw line is Miller. Tried to get it down low to Smith. Picked off by West Alabama, and they decide to take it the other way. KG hands off to Justin Allison to Terry. Terry, 19-footer. That one's not going to get in there. Smith will come down with a rebound. Smith's a big fella now, folks. 6'8", 245. Upper Marlboro, Maryland, Pensacola State Community College. Down low to Smith. That one's not going to go. Fat gives it to KG. KG takes it right side and then flips it out top of the key. It'll be to Justin, to Garner. Right baseline. Shadarian Allen driving. Whistle on the floor. Foul's going to be called on number 3. That's Tre'Davious Thompson. His first foul, team first. 17:37 remaining first half. Tigers yet to score. 4-0 here. Terry hands it to Justin. Cross court to KG. Back to Allison. Allison gets it over to Shadarian Allen. Fadeaway jumper. You got it. 18-footer. And Fat knocks it down, fading away. 17 minutes remain. West Alabama's put their first points on the board. They trail it by 2, 4-2 here in the early going. Miller's got it right side, hands it off to Franklin. Franklin jumper, no good. Allen comes down with a rebound. West Alabama with an opportunity to tie it or take the lead on the possession here. Right baseline, Durham. He's got it on the blocks. He's going to be called for the travel. Correctly called for the travel, I might add. Terry's wearing the sleeve on the right leg there, much like Aaliyah Dade does for the women. West Alabama turns it over, 16:35 remaining first half. Tigers trail it by 2. Top of the key, that's going to be Miller. Miller between the legs, free throw line, dips it out to Thompson. Thompson's got it, 8 to shoot, just inside the three-point line, and he knocks it in. 6-2 your score. Tigers trail it. 16:15 remaining in the first half. A series that dates all the way back to 1955. 77th meeting between these two. Justin fires one up from 3, and that one's going to be no good. Bodies collide over there to the water cooler. That was number 4, Blayton Williams and Terry Durham. Out of bounds off of one of the Choctaws, so Tigers will inbound it in front of the Choctaw bench. Justin, left side, cross-court pass to Garner for 3. Too strong, but a great rebound by Terry. Terry puts it up strong, off the glass, is not going to go. The putback, still scrumming for it. Terry with the offensive board and the putback. I'm telling you, folks, Terry Durham, he's going to work on the glass offensively right there. 2 missed shots, and Durham's able to get it and get the putback, cuts the Choctaw lead to 2. 6-4 in the early goings. Choctaws lead it. Free throw line jumper. That one's going to be no good for Thompson. West Alabama once again with an opportunity to tie it up or take the lead. Justin's got it on the left elbow. Dealing with a zone defense. Justin fakes the 3 and thinks better of it. Looks like he wants to get it cross court to Fat. Fat for 3. No, too short. Didn't have enough on it. Front iron and no good. Just under 15 to play. Tigers trail it by 2. I inquired about the temperature in the gym, and they said it's to keep the floor from sweating. Word on the street, they got to keep it cold so the floor doesn't sweat and become slippery. I'm going to have to remember that because it was definitely chilly here tonight. Timeout on the court, and we're going to take it with them. West Alabama basketball on Sly 104.9.
Built on dreams. Built to last. Built to survive. Built to grow.
our community. Built for you. Built for me. Built on legacy.
Out of the timeout, Tigers trail it by 2. Just over 14 and a half minutes to play. First half. Choctaws to inbound it. Thompson's got it. He'll give way to Miller. Miller wants to reset things. He takes it out top of the key. Gets it over to Franklin. Back to Miller. Thompson for 3. Front iron, no good. Hustle play by Tre'Davious Thompson. Offensive rebound. Tigers not able to gain possession. They want to go down low to Smith. Smith one-on-one against Ture. And Smith was able to put it in with a left hand. 8-4 your score. Tigers trailing here in the early going, just under 14 minutes to play. Justin Allison gets it over to Thad. Top of the key, it'll be Shadarian Allen. They want to get it down low into the paint to Durham. Durham's at the free throw line, driving right side. He's battling, whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be called on number 1. That's Miles Miller. C.J. Melton will check in for West Alabama. So on the floor for the Tigers, Melton, Williams, Allen, Durham, and Allison. Newcomer. Checking in, it looks like, for the Choctaws. That's Paul Smith. Not to be confused with Galen Smith. Allison with 7 to shoot. Cross court, Williams fakes the 3, steps in. Rims in and out, but the putback by C.J. Melton. That was a great offensive board and a putback by C.J. Melton. Had the opportunity to meet his family last week. Awesome meeting the folks that tune in when they're not able to make the Tiger games. We appreciate that, folks, both on Sly 104.9 and the YouTube live stream. Under 13 to play. Tigers trail it by 2. Scores 8-6 in favor of the Choctaws. Jumper. Tre'Davious Thompson knocks that one down from 17 feet. Back to a 4-point lead for Mississippi College. Zone defense for the Choctaws. Top of the key, Williams over to Allen. Allison for 3. And it's nothing but the bottom of the net. Justin Allison knocks it in. 1-point game, 10-9 your score. Tigers trail it. With the basketball, that's going to be Miller. Driving left side, he wanted to go down low to Paul Smith. West Alabama picked it off. Justin brings it down. Stutter step on the right side. Cross court to Thad Williams. CJ helps out. Then the no look. Tried to go down low to Terry Durham. Possession was gained by Paul Smith, and he slid across the floor. You would think that that was a travel, but it went uncalled. 10-9, Tigers trail it. 11:35 remaining in the first half. 3-point attempt by the Choctaws. Number 3, Tre'Davious Thompson, and he gets that one to go in. 4-point lead for Mississippi College. West Alabama has not led in this one. They trail it here by 4. 11-10 remaining, 10 to shoot. Fadeaway jumper. Allen, no good. Durham battles, gets the rebound, fires it back into Justin Allison. I don't know how it looked like Justin was clearly in possession of the basketball, but they called jump ball. Alternating possession will go to Mississippi College. It's immediate timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Your station, Tiger Basketball, Sly 104.9.
A lot sure has changed over the years. Never thought there'd be computers in everyone's pockets. Since 1960, Jack's has served hearty, handmade meals for a great price. Today you can enjoy our all-beef classic cheeseburger, crispy crinkle-cut fries, and our all-new raspberry fried pie. It's the throwback deal for just $4.99.
Jack's Hamburgers, great taste, it's so good, good, good. You go back, back, back. Jack, 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 more.
Jack's, all about the South.
Out of the timeout, Tigers trail it by 4, 13-9 your score, 11:01 remaining in the first half. Tigers have not led in this game yet. Their longest point run, West Alabama 3, Mississippi College 4, so it's kind of been a back and forth situation here in the early goings. On the floor for West Alabama, it's going to be Shadarian Allen, Thad Williams, Justin Allison, Terry Durham, and C.J. Melton. Mississippi College brings it across the timeline. That'll be Miller. Miller gets it to Reed, who gets it down to Galen Smith. He takes it in with a left hand. Largest lead of the night for Mississippi College, 15-9. 10:40 remaining in the first half. Tigers can be an explosive team. They just haven't gotten that rhythm tonight so far. C.J. Melton's got it on the GSC logo, flips it back out to Fat, who hands it off to Justin Allison. Off the pick, Justin, back out top of the key, Shadarian Allen for 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shadarian Allen knocks it in from behind the arc, cuts the Choctaw lead to 3, 15-12 your score, 10:05 remaining in the first half. Tiger fans starting to wake up a little bit. Top of the key, that's going to be Thompson. He gets it over to Miller. Wanting to go down low to Galen Smith. Nothing doing. Right out of the back of the end zone. Couldn't find the open receiver. So West Alabama, they will inbound it. Thad Williams. He brings it down. He flips it over to Justin. Justin back to Williams. Justin from 26 feet. Yes, sir. Justin Allison with the hot hand. He knocks it in. Allison's got 6 points, both from behind the arc. Tie ball game as West Alabama's knotted it up at 15. 9:15 remaining. West Alabama intercepts the pass down low, and they've got an opportunity to take the first lead of the game with a bucket on this possession. Durham has it stripped away. Tre'Davious Thompson comes up with it. And West Alabama not able to get their first lead as they have it stripped away right under the basket. Under 9 minutes to play. Scores all knotted up at 15. That one's going to be tipped away by Thad Williams. Controlling it is Miller. The would-be pass, breakaway, Shadarian Allen. Boom! The one-handed jam. West Alabama takes the first lead of the night on the one-handed breakaway jam by Shadarian Allen. And I'll tell you, when Fat takes it to the rack, the folks in Pruitt Hall stand at attention. The Choctaws decided they need a timeout. We're going to keep it right here as West Alabama has taken their first lead of the night. They're shooting 40% from the field, 33% from behind the arc, and neither team so far has even attempted a free throw tonight, so that's a non-factor in the statistical category there. West Alabama looking at the scoring leaders here to this point. West Alabama's leading scorer, Shadarian Allen, he's got 7. 1 of 3 behind the arc, 3 of 6 from the floor. Justin Allison, 2 of 3 behind the arc. That's how he's gotten his 6 points. And Melton and Durham each with a pair. So West Alabama right now, they lead it for the first time, 17-15. And we will see how they decide to match things up. Coming out of the timeout, it looks like Coach Nick Woodruff is going to go with C.J. Melton, Justin Allison, Terry Durham, Shadarian Allen, and Thad Williams. Choctaws will go with the big guy, Galen Smith, as well as Tredavis Thompson, James Franklin, Miles Miller, and number 24, B. McCrary. 8:20 remain. Tigers lead it by 2. We're in the first half of action here in Pruitt Hall. Shadarian Allen picks off the intended pass. West Alabama doing a great job. They've forced several turnovers here in the early goings, 6 to be exact. 8:05, Fat from the free throw line. Side iron no good, a battle for the rebound. Bodies collide. There's going to be a whistle on the floor. Going to call a foul against West Alabama's number 1, C.J. Melton.
C.J. Melton, his first, team second.
Checking in for West Alabama, Karan Garner. He'll check back in. Garner got the start tonight. He comes back in. West Alabama on an 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes and change. Just under 8 to play here in the first half. 2-point lead for the Tigers. Bounce pass broken up by West Alabama. Thad Williams comes up with it, throws it off the leg of Smith. So West Alabama will inbound it here to my left. It's always unnerving when the folks, the little folks, just kind of nonchalantly walk the baseline, especially in a fast-paced game like this. But I guess somebody's got an eye on them. 7:44 remaining in the first half. Karan Garner will inbound it right in front of the press table. Tigers' first lead of the ball game came at 17-15, and that's where we're at now. Thad Williams has got it top of the key. 15 to shoot. Into the paint, Terry Durham. Durham drives right side, off the glass, yes sir. Terry Durham, he took on the big guy, Galen Smith, and Durham wins that battle. Mississippi College into paint, driving, spinning. That's going to be B. McCrary. A little 6-foot jumper. He couldn't get it to go, but Justin wants it on the outlet pass. He thinks about the 3, but decides to give it over to Thad Williams. Under 7 to play. Thad to Durham. Out to Justin for 3. No. Too strong. Justin's a little frustrated with himself. He thought he had an open look at it. Just couldn't get that one to fall in. 6:35 remaining in the first half. 19-15. Off the glass on the right side for the Choctaws. That one's not going to get in there. West Alabama with another stop. Thad Williams, he looks to the bench. He's going to run the offense. Justin back to Williams at the top of the key. 7 to shoot. Williams, right side, goes up with a left hand and lays it in there. Thad Williams drives it in on the right side and lays it in with a left hand. And that's put a little distress on the Choctaw team. They want a timeout. We'll take it with them. Your station, West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. West Alabama brings it left side. On the Mississippi College miss. Thad Williams has it on the right baseline, has it tipped away. That'll be by Miles Miller. That one's out of bounds on the Choctaw, so West Alabama will inbound. 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. KG drives in the paint, wants to go up with a left hand, partially blocked. And the Choctaws will come down with it. Choctaws get a stop, 21-15 your score. 5:15 remaining here in the first half. Right corner, that's going to be Franklin. They want to get it out top of the key. That's going to be Miller in and out from three. And C.J. Melton with a defensive rebound. Just under 5 to play. Tigers lead it by 6. Thad to Melton. Out to Allison. He directs Toure. Allison for three. Folks, he knocked it down. 24-15, Justin Allison knocks another three-point bucket in. And that's his third. He's 3 of 5 from behind the arc. Justin's feeling a little bit tonight. 4:25 remaining. First half, Tigers 24-15. Driving right baseline, that's going to be number 15, Galen Smith. That goes off the side of the backboard. And so West Alabama will inbound it. I've seen some exciting moments tonight in both of the games. Kind of going back to the women's game, if you didn't tune in, we ended the first half. Marianne Logsdon unloads a three-point attempt from midcourt and just drained it. Women win that game tonight, get themselves back in the winning column, and the men in the lead here 24-15 with 4:05. C.J. Melton's got it at the top of the key with 12 to shoot. He's going to hand it to KG between the legs. Fadeaway jumper, in and out. Tipped away by C.J. Peter Toure comes down with a rebound. Gets it over to Justin Allison. Out to KG for three. Bingo! Karan Garner knocks it in. The Tigers this afternoon, or this evening rather, 5 of 12 from behind the arc, 42%. They lead at 27-15. Three-point attempt for Trey Bates the third, and he will knock in the tray. 27-18. On the floor for Mississippi College, Miller, Thompson, Williams, Bates, and Galen Smith. Tigers have got Justin Allison, Melton, Garner, Toure, and Thad Williams. 10 to shoot, Justin Allison for three. Yes, sir! Justin Allison knocks it in, 30-18. Justin, he's got 12 so far. Top of the key, Miles Miller fires up a three, too strong. Coming down with a rebound is Blayton Williams, and a whistle. And a whistle and a foul. They want a timeout on the court. We're going to take it with them. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Slide 104.9. 2 minutes, 33 seconds remain. First half, West Alabama on top, 30-18. Over the last 7:47, so just shy of over the last 8 game minutes, West Alabama on a 21-3 run. And West Alabama has forced the Choctaws into 7 turnovers during that time. So the Tigers working on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively, as Justin Allison gets it across the timeline. He'll throw it cross court to Thad Williams. 2:20 remain, first half. KG to CJ. 10 to shoot. Thad's in trouble, gets it out to Melton, top of the key. Between the legs, driving in the paint. Fadeaway jumper for CJ Melton. And that one, folks, as cool as the other side of the pillow. CJ Melton knocks it in. 32-18. 1:50 to go in the first half. Tigers in control here in Pruitt. 3-point attempt. Choctaws misses wide right. Almost missed everything, but he got a little corner of the backboard. Tigers will bring it down. 1:30 remaining first half. 32-18 your score. Justin's got it here on the right elbow. He'll get it out to C.J. Melton, top of the key, who hands it off to Karan Garner. Garner's going to be guarded by Miller. They want to get it down to Terry. Terry on the left wing, in trouble, double teamed, going to the basket, fires one up with the right hand. Wasn't able to get it to go. It looked like it hit the rim. I'm not sure why that did not reset on the shot clock. But either way, West Alabama in control here. 14-point lead for West Alabama, their largest lead of the night. Left side, that's going to be Thompson. Down low to Smith, then back out, top of the key, 3-point attempt. That's going to be Ankarian Gross, and he knocks it in. Tigers lead at 32-21, just under 47 seconds to play, 46.8 to be exact. Timeout on the floor. We'll stay here. Once we make it to the halftime break, hopefully we'll have an opportunity to cue up the interview with Josh Bauer, the preseason all-conference GSC selection from the baseball team. He and I met earlier today and talked a little baseball, and we'll get a chance to hear from him. Had the opportunity to hear from Coach Gary Rundles. Had an opportunity to hear from Coach Gary Rundles there during the halftime of the women's game, and he's excited, and rightly so. You know, they did not have the year that they wanted to have a year ago, but feel like that they've made some additions and have some things in place to give themselves an opportunity to get back to the Tiger baseball that we're used to seeing. West Alabama will inbound it. 40 seconds to play in this first half. 32-21. 15 to shoot, 30 to play. Terry in the paint, spins, goes to the basket left side. And Terry made that look easy. Terry Durham made it look pretty easy right there, as the Tigers lead at 34-21. 11 seconds to play. Down low it'll be Smith. He gets it. Miller. Whistle on the floor. They're going to call the foul on West Alabama's number 2, Justin Allison.
Number 2, Justin Allison, his first.
That's his first foul. And crazy enough, here we are with 6.9 seconds remaining in the half. And this is the first time either team has been to the line all night long. Tigers lead the rebounding battle, 14-9. Eyeing the mark is going to be number 1, Miles Miller. He couldn't get that one to go in. Miller on the year, an 82% free throw shooter. Checking in for West Alabama will be number 4, Tyler Talley, the junior out of Starkville, Mississippi. Shooting his second of 2 is Miller. Miller knocks that one in. 34-22. Far court, Talley for 3. That one is going to be blocked by number 3, Tre'Davious Thompson. So it'll go off of one of the West Alabama players after they try to gather up the block. Choctaws trying to fire one up from half court. That one's not going to get in there. But it's halftime. Tigers on top, 34-22. Had an opportunity to touch base with Josh Bauer earlier. We're going to hear that interview with Josh, and then when we come back, we'll break down some of the statistics from the first half. But we'll hear from Josh here, recorded earlier today.
stuff to look forward to in the program.
Well, I tell you, I mean, it's exciting, and any day at the yard to me is better than most in general. Myself included, baseball players are notorious for having a variety of either pregame or in-game rituals or superstitions. Is there anything that you can share with us that is part of your daily either routine, ritual, superstition, whether that be game day or practice?
Yeah, my one of them, my roommates don't particularly enjoy. I get up in the morning and around 7:30 every game day morning, I just start playing music, getting locked in, trying to mentally go over everything that could happen, or put myself in mental situations that could portray to be out in the game. But I also, every time before I go on deck, I put my right batting glove on before my left one.
There you go.
And I like to bob my head a little bit on deck, just loosen myself up, and I take 2 swings, and then I just strictly work on my load. I feel like if I take more than 2 swings, I'll mess something up. So that's my superstitions.
There you go. That's really cool. Like I said, I've seen a whole host of people do different things. They've got to jump over the chalk line, or like you said, it's the right batting glove before the left, or whatever. But that's pretty cool. Now, you guys have started a new program this year with the youth in town,
Yes,
the Tiger Cubs. Give me a little bit of feedback on how that's gone so far and what that's going to mean to the program in general.
Well, we've only gotten to meet them 2 times, but I mean, it's, in my opinion, I think it's something that's going to be really helpful. Not only does it give us, a better reason to be more straightforward and play the game harder, but it also reminds us that we have to act correctly, because there are little kids out there looking up to us and stuff. And I mean, they do help us out in many ways, and I'm glad we did it. I'm glad I'm able to be a part of it, and it's going to be fun.
There is no doubt. I have talked with some of the parents of the guys that are participating, and they are jacked up. I mean, it's going to be a good time. Josh, I know that you got a lot going on today. You got to go in, take some swings before you hit the books for the last class of the afternoon, and then you guys get on the road. But final thoughts on opening the season up on the road and what it'll mean to get back to Tarp Field.
Well, I think one thing is that everybody's itching and clawing, ready to go. Everybody's got the pregame jitters already. I mean, I have goosebumps just sitting here talking about it. But I think we're just ready to play. I don't think it matters where we're playing at right now. I just think that we got some guys that are ready to go out there and put a beating on somebody. And not many people have projected us to be that good, and we all know what we're going to be at the end of the year. And I think the first game back at home against Dubson State is going to be a good one. I think there's a lot of built-up tension there still, and it's going to be a good one.
I tell you what, I have no doubt it'll be a good one. Folks, that's Josh Bauer, preseason, all GSE, DH. We appreciate you coming in to visit with us, Josh.
Thanks, John. I really appreciate you having me.
Awesome. That's Josh Bauer, folks. We'll be back with some more basketball here on your station for West Alabama Athletics. Slide 104.9.
At Williams Pharmacy, your community health mart pharmacy, the health of you and your family is the heart of our mission. We go above and beyond to offer the friendly and knowledgeable support you deserve. We make managing your health easier with a variety of personalized services. It's what community is all about. In Demopolis, your community health mart is Boone's Pharmacy. Experience the difference. Boone's Pharmacy, 951 U.S. Highway 80, Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
At the University of West Alabama, we want to help you find your something. We offer nearly 60 undergraduate programs in several areas of study, including education, natural sciences, nursing, business, technology, and more. Find your home at one of the safest college campuses in the nation and make lifelong friends through Greek life or student clubs and organizations. Now is the perfect time to take advantage of UWA's generous transfer credit policy and competitive tuition. Get started at UWAradio.com. That's UWAradio.com.
Back courtside here at Pruitt Hall. We're at the halftime here of the men's game. 34-22, Tigers are on top of the Choctaws. We had an opportunity to hear the thoughts of Coach Gary Rundles for the baseball season and also the preseason all-conference selection, Josh Bauer now. Baseball there in Columbus, Georgia, going to Columbus State for the weekend. Softball team will open up the Gulf Shores Invitational. That'll be a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday affair, and hope to catch up with Coach DeFeo, maybe a softball player or two here in the coming days, so we can bring that information to our Tiger fans as well. But the first half, West Alabama Tigers shot 48% from the field, 43%, 6 of 14 from behind the arc. They did not attempt a free throw the entire first half, and Mississippi College only attempted 2. They were 1 of 2. West Alabama's leading scorer so far, Justin Allison, he's got 12, 4 of 6 from the field, 4 of 6 from behind the arc, as he's the only Tiger in double figures. Shadarian Allen's got 7, Terry Durham's got 6, C.J. Melton's added 4, and rounding out the scoring for the Tigers, Karan Garner with a 3-point basket, and Thad Williams has got a bucket as well. Now, we have had some interesting halftime entertainment here in Pruitt Hall. Several folks from the fraternities and sororities here kind of did an impromptu type step show, and we probably had 6 or 7 different organizations all performing at the same time, and it was they've obviously put a lot of time into it, as they have gotten the crowd kind of hyped up here at the half. West Alabama is coming back out to warm up for the second half of play. It's showing about 4 minutes. Looking around at the Gulf South Conference matchups on the Thursday night. Let's not look at baseball. It's not going to help me if I look at the basketball schedule. Not going to help me at all. On this Thursday, Christian Brothers playing host to Valdosta State. Alabama Huntsville hosting the Statesmen of Delta State. Montevallo playing host to Shorter. And Union playing host to the Argos. Now on Saturday, Christian Brothers will host the Argos. Shorter will host West Georgia. Delta State will come here to Livingston. Union will host the Blazers of Valdosta. Alabama Huntsville hosting Mississippi College, and Auburn Montgomery hosting the Flames of Lee. And West Alabama, I mean, they're right in the thick of it. They're sitting in the number 2 spot in the league. And looking at the remainder of the schedule for West Alabama, they will have Delta State at home and then 3 road games, West Georgia, Christian Brothers, and Union. And they will finish out the regular season February 23rd, Valdosta State, and February 25, West Florida. Those will be at home. So the regular season coming to a close, and both of our teams looking to make their runs to get into the conference tournament. West Alabama winning the regular season last year, and would love to have an opportunity to play for a regular season title as well as a tournament title as we make that final push here toward the end of the season. We got a couple minutes before the start of the second half. We'll take a quick break. Your station, West Alabama basketball, Slide 104.9. Back courtside, we're about to get the second half underway. Tigers took the 34-22 lead into the half. Mississippi College will inbound. They will inbound it right here in front of the broadcasting table. Choctaws will be going left to right. On the floor for West Alabama, it'll be Thad Williams, Shadarian Allen, Justin Allison, Terry Durham, and C.J. Melton. Right in front of the Choctaws bench, three-point attempt by Carrion Gross, and he's able to knock that one down. 34-25. Tigers lead it here in the second half. Terry Durham. He'll give way to C.J. Melton. Thad Williams here to the near side. Durham's going to go one-on-one with Galen Smith. He fires it out to Thad Williams for three. Yes, sir. 37-25. Thad Williams knocks it in from downtown right at the top of the key. And West Alabama all heated up. Second half of play. Tigers looking to make a run here in the last part of the regular season. Three-point attempt. That's going to be Gross. Not going to do it. Short, but the Choctaws come down with the offensive rebound. Gross for three again. He rattles that one in there. He's not afraid to shoot it. And Carrion Gross, the 6'8 sophomore from Sardis, Mississippi, he knocks another one in. 37-28. Tigers on top here in Pruitt Hall. First of a two-game homestand for West Alabama. They'll have the Statesman here on Saturday. C.J. Melton's got it on the right baseline. Jumper. Count that one, folks. Count it. C.J. Melton from 13 feet. He knocks it down. And West Alabama on top by 11, 39-28. 18 minutes to play in this one. Took the Tigers a little bit to get rolling, but once they got the ball rolling, it seemed pretty easy at times. Three-point attempt by Tre'Davious Thompson, and he knocks it in. Mississippi College, they don't want to go away. Choctaws tonight, 45% from the arc, behind the arc, 5 of 11. West Alabama, 7 of 15. Justin Allison for three. Folks, you can count that one too. Justin Allison knocks it in. The 8th three-point bucket of the night for West Alabama, 42-31. 17-15 remaining. Choctaws going, driving in. That's going to be Miller. He gets it out to Thompson, who hands it back to Miller. Near side. Gross fires up another one, and that one won't get in there. West Alabama with a stop. They lead at 42-31. Just under 17 to play. During the halftime, the women's tennis team was honored for their tournament championship and undefeated conference season. Fantastic group of young ladies that can flat out play tennis. Justin Allison for three. That one front irons and no good. They can flat out play tennis, folks. If you haven't had the opportunity to get out here to the tennis complex, you won't regret it. Gross for three. He knocks it in. Holy smokes, all of a sudden, and Carrion Gross, the 29% shooter from behind the arc, has come in, and he's hit 3 of 5 from behind the arc. Terry wasn't feeling the first pair of shoes in the first half. He went with the Hulk green shoes, and he hulked it right to the basket. When Terry Durham wants to go to the basket, there's just not a lot you can do to stop him as he extends the lead to 10. 44-34, just under 16 minutes to play. Driving, left side, that's going to be Thompson. Fires up the shot, no good. A battle for the rebound, and the Choctaws end up with it. Galen Smith down low, out to the top of the key. They swing it over to the hot hand of Gross. That one's going to miss and miss badly. Wide left. Breakaway, Justin Allison. He's going to be contended but he's going to fire it up underneath the basket. He will draw the foul. He took a pretty good spill, but he's managed to get himself up. It'll be a blocking foul, and he'll shoot two. They want a timeout on the court. We're going to take it with them. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Sly 104.9.
We are hometowns. We are dedication. We are tradition. We are celebration. We are dominoes. Proud to be locally owned and operated.
Out of the timeout, Tigers lead it by 10. Justin Allison will go to the line, and he'll shoot two. Allison on the year, an 85% free throw shooter. He's had the hot hand tonight. He's got 15 points, 5 of 8 from behind the arc as he knocks the first of two in. 5 3-point buckets for Justin tonight, 8 for the team, 8 of 17, 47%. Justin knocks both of those in, and he will improve on that 85% from the line. Tigers, they lead it 46-34, 15-15 remaining in the contest. Left wing jumper, that one's going to be short. Trey Bates the third, not enough on it. Good defense by West Alabama. Driving right side, Justin dishes it to C.J. Melton, who got himself in a little bit of trouble. Had it tipped out of bounds off of number one. That's Miles Miller. Miller, the native of Meridian. He went to Lipscomb up in Tennessee, decided to transfer to Mississippi College. The inbound will get to Terry Durham. Durham right in front of his own bench. Spins, left hand, left side won't go. Gross will come down with a rebound. They get it out to Gross, top of the key, who gives it back to Miller. Miller between the legs, cross court. That'll go to Bates. Back to Miller. Right corner, three-point attempt. Thompson, no good. West Alabama's Terry Durham will come up with it. Justin will go to the floor, ask for the mop, and West Alabama will bring it down. West Alabama has been able to shut down Mississippi College on their last 4 attempts. 2 minutes and change since their last bucket. Tigers on top by 12. 14 minutes to play. Durham for three. Off the side iron, no good. C.J. Melton ended up on the floor, no foul. Physical right there. Driving to the basket is Bates. He picks up the dribble, shoots it out to Gross, and Gross, I'm telling you, Gross is feeling it. And carry on Gross, 15 points on the night off the bench in only 9 minutes. So his points per minute production, to say the least, has been efficient. 46-37, Tigers on top with 13:15 to go. Justin for three, in and out. Rebound, Galen Smith. Justin had an open look from about 24 feet. Couldn't get that one to fall in there. Whistle on the floor.
Foul number 2, Justin Allison, his second, team first.
Foul's going to be called on number 2, Justin Allison. That's going to be his second. I think that's a frustration foul right there. As checking in for West Alabama will be Coran Garner. He's going to give Shadarian Allen a bit of a breather. Fat, I don't think he was ready to come out this time. I think he was feeling pretty good, but he'll come and take a breather. Garner will take over. 13:05. Shot missed by Mississippi College. Tigers come down with a rebound. Tigers out rebounding Mississippi College. The totals 20-16. Thad driving in the paint, gets it out. C.J. Melton. That one's going to be a little too hot to handle. Almost goes out of bounds, but C.J.'s able to save it. Fires it out near midcourt. Justin grabs it and drives in the paint, kicks it out. Thad Williams for three. No, too short. Right baseline for three. Thad Williams couldn't get it to go. Going the other way, Mississippi College. Pop and shot. Miles Miller gets it to go. West Alabama scoreless in the last 2 minutes and change. So after a big hot streak, the Tigers, they've cooled off a little bit. 12:05 remaining. 7-point game. West Alabama on top. C.J. Melton's got it here on the near side. Wants to go down low to Durham. Durham drives in the paint. Fires the shot up. He's going to draw the foul. He can't get the roll, but he'll go to the line and shoot two. Terry Durham on the night. He's got 8 points and 8 rebounds, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. They got a media timeout on the court. We're going to take it with them. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Slide 104.9. .56. That's all that remains here in this one. Thursday night edition of Gulf South Conference basketball. The Tigers playing host to the Choctaws of Mississippi College. Terry Durham will go to the line and he'll shoot two. Terry's first shot, it'll get in there, no problem. Durham, 61% free throw shooter on the year. He eyes the mark for his second of two. Tigers lead it 47-39. Terry, front iron, no good. He battles for the rebound. Coming down with it will be McCrary. Miller will bring it down for the Choctaws. Little yo-yo dribble right at the top of the logo. Under 12 minutes to play. McCrary here near side in the paint. Has it stripped away. C.J. Melton did a great job right there. KG wants to go the other way. He backs it out. Whistle on the floor. Guess they had a clock issue. They're going to get that sorted out. The officials blow that one dead. They'll reset the shot clock. Let's see what they put on there. They'll put 25. So the shot clock set to 25. West Alabama to inbound here to our left. 11:31 to go. 47-39. Tigers on top. Karan Garner. He's going to drive left. Goes up underneath the basket, reverse layup, and he gets it to go in. He's got a quick first step, and he was able to beat the defender. He got in under the basket and gets it in there underneath with a right hand, gives West Alabama a 10-point lead. 11:05. Tigers on top. Gross for three, short. Shadarian Allen battling for the rebound. Terry comes down with it. Just under 11 minutes to play. Tigers on top by 10. We appreciate you tuning in to the YouTube live stream and Sly 104.9. I know we've got a lot of faithful listeners that enjoy basketball. Karan Garner has it stripped away and it falls into the basket. It wasn't a shot of any sort. Going the other way. Choctaws attempt a three, not going to be good. But they get the rebound, put it back up, and then West Alabama's Karan Garner will tip it out of bounds. Going back to the West Alabama's last basket as Peter Toure checks in. Karan Garner, basically, he had it stripped away, and you see it come out of his hands, and it just goes almost like slow motion up toward the basket and then falls straight through. It gives West Alabama 51-39 lead. 10:25 remaining. West Alabama on top here at home in Pruitt. They want to go down low to Galen Smith, and Peter Toure with great defense, not allowing Smith to get to it. So on the floor for West Alabama, Garner, Williams, Allen, Toure, and Melton. Thad Williams will bring it down. He gets it over to Melton in front of the West Alabama bench. Melton dribbles, gets it out to Williams. Back to Melton. Melton for three. Well, folks, he knocked it in there. C.J. Melton knocks it in from downtown. And that puts West Alabama 9 of 21 from behind the arc, 43% on the evening. 54-39. 9.5 minutes to play. Down low, Galen Smith, contact, no foul. Peter Toure ends up on the floor. I'm not saying that it was an offensive foul by any stretch, but there was definitely contact. Going the other way, it'll be KG. Out to the top of the key to Williams. Fat, left side, jumper. Yep, you can count it, folks. Shadarian Allen. That's 9 points on the night for him as he makes that look pretty easy. 56-41, under 9 minutes to play. Taking it to the basket's going to be Thompson. Not going to make that one happen. KG for three, in and out. C.J. Melton with a rebound. He's going to go back up strong. That one's going to be ripped away. Coach Nick Woodruff thought it was a foul, but the Choctaws get the takeaway right underneath the basket. Left side, driving to the basket is going to be number 10, Anthony Ratliff Jr., and he's going to be called for the offensive foul.
Anthony Ratliff Jr., his second, team third.
That's Ratliff's second foul. West Alabama will inbound it right in front of the pep band.
And for the Tigers, number 5, Terry.
Terry Durham's going to check in for West Alabama, as is Justin Allison. So we'll reset the lineup. Durham, Allison, Williams, Allen, and Garner. Tigers on top, 56-41. 8.5 minutes to go. See full court pressure by the Choctaws, and West Alabama is able to break that as Garner gets it across the timeline. 8:20 remaining. Bounce pass to Garner on the right side, who gets it out top of the key. That'll be Allen to Durham. Durham free throw line extended on the left, in the paint. Floater, not going to get in there. Battle for the rebound. It's on the floor, bodies everywhere. As coming sliding in was Justin Allison. Looked like someone almost sliding into second base trying to avoid the tag. It goes off of West Alabama, so the Choctaws will inbound it. They've got 8 minutes to play. Tigers on top, 56-41. Choctaws came into this one 12-10 overall, sitting in the 8th spot in the league. Three-point attempt by number 3, Tre'Davious Thompson, and they're going to call Karan Garner for the foul, and that will send Tre'Davious Thompson to the line to shoot three. Media timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Slide 104.9. Tigers lead at 56-41. Largest lead of the night for West Alabama. We're enjoying it right now. 56-41, 7:48 remaining in the contest. West Alabama at one point went on an 18-0 run. And they really kind of took control of this one. At the line to shoot three, Tre'Davious Thompson, the junior, Raymond, Mississippi native. First of three goes in. Tre'Davious Thompson, 77% free throw shooter. He's number one in the Gulf South Conference in three-point percentage. And number two in the conference in minutes per game. Second shot goes in. This young man averages, folks, 36 minutes a game. I mean, he is out there and he's getting after it. Also tied for fourth in the Gulf South Conference in points per game. He makes all three. 56-44. Checking in will be Galen Smith, senior from Bay St. Louis. Folks still continuing to make their way in. The inbound pass interrupted, but off of one of the Choctaws, and Justin Allison had a close encounter with a water cooler. Luckily, that did not erupt and cause an extreme mess there. It was saved. Shadarian Allen gets the inbound pass. Lots of folks in Pruitt tonight, lots of different teams represented. I see the men's soccer team across the way, right in behind the Mississippi College bench. Now, you talk about some passionate fans. The soccer guys, they get after it. Driving right baseline is going to be Terry Durham. They call him for the travel. Coach Nick Woodruff, he is trying to explain he's got a pivot foot. You can read his lips from across the court there. 7:25 remaining. Tigers on top, 56-44. Smith down low, one-on-one with Durham. They're going to call Durham for a push-off foul. Now here's the situation. Terry Durham, I mean, 6'6", 230. Smith is 6'9", 240. I mean, so Terry gives up a couple of inches there, but the body mass on Durham, man, he's just a big dude. And I think he just wanted Smith to know, it's like, look, I'm no pushover. 7:05. Driving. Coming down with the board is Durham after the miss. Driving is B. McCrary, but Durham comes down with it with authority. Under 7 to play, 56-44. Durham's got it. Right wing, he backs his way in against Smith. To the basket is Durham. Feet came out from underneath him. He fires it up. He ends up on the floor, but he will draw the foul, and he will go to the line and shoot two. Personal foul. That one's going to go against number 15, Galen Smith. His first foul. Terry to the line to shoot two. Terry's first shot, nothing but the bottom of the net, extends the West Alabama lead. 57-44. Checking in.
Number 1, C.J. Milton.
Checking in for West Alabama will be C.J. Melton. Looks like some level of confusion for the Tigers as Terry rattles that one in there.
21, Peter Turay.
Karan Garner will take a break. Peter Turay will come in. West Alabama leading this one 58-44, 6:35. Left side, that's going to be Bates. Wants to go down low to Galen Smith, one-on-one against Turay. Pretty good defense by Turay, and Smith just able to get one to fall in there. I mean, it absolutely helps when you're 6'9". 6:15, West Alabama on top. Shadarian Allen for three. That one rimmed in and out. Battle for the rebound. Terry Durham. Yes, sir. Terry Durham comes down with a board, fires up a shot. That one won't go, but he will draw the foul, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. And Carrion Gross will be called for the foul, and Terry Durham will go to the line. Terry on the night, he's already got himself a double-double. He's got 11 points and 10 boards. At the line tonight so far. 3 of 5 as he misses the first one. He eyes the mark for his second of 2. He knocks that one in there. 59-46. 6 minutes to play. Tigers trailed by 6 at one point. Way back in the first half. They got the lead here as Bates fires up a three. It won't go. Durham going to the basket. Durham gets the feed from Justin Allison and gets the lay-in. Justin had a couple options, and he had Terry Durham off to his left. He just a nice little dish. And Terry puts it in off the window. 61-46 with 5:20 to go in this one here in Pruitt Hall. Choctaws. Gross gives it to, that's Bates. Bates fires up the three and knocks it in. Cuts the West Alabama lead, 61-49. They want a timeout. Let's take it with them. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Slide, 104.9. Out of the timeout, Tigers are going to lead this one 61-49, 5:13 remaining. Coach Nick Woodruff, he's going to go with Justin Allison, Coran Garner, Terry Durham, Thad Williams, and C.J. Melton. Assistant coach Jake Jobling giving some last-minute instructions, and I do believe his folks arrived in town sometime this week, and are going to spend the next several weeks here in the States. Enjoy the last part of the season here for some Tiger basketball. What I heard was they got tired of listening to me, so they said, we got to make the trip so we can see it. I'm glad that they're here, and I look forward to hopefully talking with them tonight after this one. Under 5 to play. 61-49, Terry Durham takes it to the basket. That's going to be the bucket and the foul. Terry Durham, a little spin move underneath, and one of the Choctaws came down on top of him. He hit the floor awkwardly, and I think it may have knocked the breath out of him a little bit. That is the Choctaw on the floor. I do believe that is Galen Smith, as Coach Randy Bolden has come to check on him, as has our athletic trainer, Dr. Joni Maddox. Initially, I thought that he may just have gotten the wind knocked out of him, but he's very slow to get up. I don't know if he might have might have taken a bump on the head, I'm not sure, but he is up on his own power. I think he came down in the middle part of his back there. Shaken up nonetheless. Terry went up and basically bodies just got tangled up, and Galen Smith's feet came out from under him, and he came down hard on his back. Terry Durham at the line to shoot the and one. 63-49. Tigers on top. Terry knocks it in. 64-49. Under 5 minutes to play here in Pruitt. Great night for basketball in Livingston. All we did was watch it rain all afternoon long. But the Tigers, they've made some clutch shots tonight as taking it to the basket. Choctaws were able to get one in. They bank it in, 64-51. 4:23 remaining. Justin Allison, right side. Tried to flip it over to Karan Garner. That pass intercepted. Bates, three-point attempt, knocks it down, 64-54. It's a 10-point game with 4 minutes and some change to play. So all of a sudden, the Choctaws have kind of woken up a little bit. Thad Williams. Double teamed. He gets it over to Karan Garner. Cross court, three-point attempt off the front of the iron, no good. Choctaws come down with a rebound. 10-point game. Choctaws trail it by 10. Groves for three. That one's in and out. Offensive rebound. That one will be grabbed and put back in by Ratliff. 64-56, it's an 8-point game. The Tigers said they need a timeout. We're going to take it with them. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Sly, 104.9.
Scores from around the Gulf South Conference. In the second half, 13:53 remaining. Valdosta State 55, Christian Brothers 41. 4 seconds left in the first half. West Florida 40, Union 38. The beginning of the second half, Delta State 27, Alabama Huntsville 47. 34 seconds remaining in the first
3:34
37.
is all that remains in this one. 64-56. West Alabama playing host to the Choctaws of Mississippi College. These two universities 140 miles apart from each other. Door to door, it's right at 2 hours. It's a pretty easy drive over to Clinton. Been over there a couple of times this year for basketball and football. Thad Williams has it, left side, takes it to the basket, and that one will bound in there. Tigers on top by 10, 66-56, 3:10 remaining. Three-point attempt by Thompson, front iron, no good. C.J. Melton comes down with it. He drives right side, he'll pick up the dribble, gets it out top of the key. Karan Garner's got it. Tigers content to kind of just slow things down. Comfortable 10-point lead. 10 on the shot clock. Terry. He's going to go one-on-one with Ratliff. 5 to shoot. Terry, his feet just came out from under him. I don't know if there's a wet spot on the floor or whatever, but Terry went to plant and literally his feet just came right out from under him. Coach Nick Woodruff's a little frustrated. Said he didn't even have the ball to travel. 2.5 minutes. This one is all that's got left. Tigers on top by 10. Down low, Galen Smith.
Field goal by number 15, Galen Smith.
Coach Randy Bolden said he wants a full timeout. I'm going to take it with him. Get a drink of water. Your station, West Alabama basketball. Sly 104.9. .220. That's what we've got here. West Alabama on top, 66-58. Tigers shooting 51% from the field, 39% from behind the arc, 78 from the free throw line. As Karan Garner will inbound it for the Tigers. He gets it into Justin Allison. Full court pressure by the Choctaws. KG ends up with it. Gets it to Thad Williams. They cross the timeline. It'll be C.J. Melton down to Shadarian Allen. That one's going to go out of the bounds, off of the hands of number 24, B. McCrary, the junior from Little Rock, Arkansas. So West Alabama, they will inbound it. They've got 17 to shoot. Justin gets it to Fat. Fat backs his way in. One-on-one with Ratliff. Has that one tipped away. A scrum for it on the floor. Whistle. Alternating possession should go to West Alabama. There we go. That is confirmed. Justin Allison will inbound it. Just under 2 minutes to play, 8 seconds on the shot clock. He gives way to Karan Garner. He will inbound it. So we got the couple of the big shooters out there. Shadarian Allen hands it off. Karan Garner behind the back, drives left side, spin, fadeaway jumper. Front iron, that one's not going to get in there. And Anthony Ratliff Jr., he'll bring down the rebound. 1:45 remaining, 66-58. Tigers on top here in Pruitt. Left side, that's going to be McCrary. Hands it off to Miller. Miller with 8 to shoot. Three-point attempt, no good. Allen comes down with a rebound. 1:20 remaining. Tigers on top, 66-58. Justin double team, cross court pass to Thad Williams. Almost intercepted by Tre'Davious Thompson, but Thad's able to come down with it. Just over a minute to play, 10 to shoot. Justin's got it out at the logo. 5 to shoot. Justin driving right side to the basket, left hand off the glass, not going to go, but C.J. Melton gets the rebound. Gets it out to Thad Williams. A fresh shot clock for the Tigers. 45 to play, 13 to shoot. Tiger fans starting to get on their feet a little bit. They can taste it. 35 seconds, 3 to shoot. Fat fadeaway jumper. Missed that one. Wide right. Coming down with it will be the Choctaws going to the basket. That's going to be Miller. Missed on the initial attempt with the putback. Karan Garner. Breakaway, lay in, off the glass, no good, but he will be fouled and he will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's going to be called on number 24, B. McCrary. As West Alabama, they lead it by 6 here. 18.8 is what's showing on the clock. KG at the line. He'll shoot 2. Garner on the night's got 7 points, make it 8. Checking in for the Choctaws will be number 13, Trey Bates III. West Alabama's got Garner Williams, Allen Allison, and Melton. Coran at the line. Eyes the mark for his second of 2, and he knocks it in. 68-60. Tigers on top. Choctaws inbounded. Bates will bring it across the logo. Gets it over to Gross for 3. Gross, front iron, no good. KG comes down with a board. 5 seconds is all that remains. Tiger fans are on their feet. Happy final. That's the way we're going to call it. 68-60 as the Tigers will improve their record to 18-4 overall, 14-4 in Gulf South Conference play. And they will come in here on Saturday and they will face Delta State. Delta State sitting right now in the 11th spot in the league, 5-13 in the league, 6-15 overall. So West Alabama getting a nice win here at home in front of the home crowd. Looking at the box score, as Coach Nick Woodruff, he's going to make his way over here. We'll get a chance to talk to him. Tigers on the night. Tigers shot 48% from the field, 25 of 52, 39% from behind the arc. That's 9 of 23 and 78% from the line. And West Alabama, leading scorer tonight, Justin Allison. He had 17. Terry Durham added 15. And C.J. Melton also in double figures. And we've got head coach Nick Woodruff. And coach, you get a win at home. It seems like it's been forever since we've been here. I know it hadn't been that long, but it just seems like forever.
I know, a couple of people stand over in the corner during the girls' games like, great to have you back.
No doubt.
You've been gone for a month. And I guess if it's like that, you're gonna be like that. If you're out gone for 3 straight, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, and we've got to do that kind of thing again, you know, where we have kind of a long road stretch of 3 games, and then we'll come back for the final 2 games at home. But you know, let's talk about this one tonight. It got off. It was kind of this deal. It took a little while to get some momentum going. But when we hit our stride, we hit it right square in the mouth.
I know what we did. Making shots changes that. You know, Justin got it going early and kind of picked us up there with those made shots early to get us some juice and some energy. I was a little concerned. I thought they would run zone, but we didn't talk much about the zone because I spent the whole pregame a few nights ago against Shorter talking about zone, and they didn't zone us one possession. So I'm sick. I'm done talking about offense, and I've told the guys that we're just talking about the D and holding them to 60 points. They in their 12 wins, they average about 83 points a game.
Yeah, I mean on the year they average 74 overall.
Yep.
I mean that's
and in their 10 or 11 losses, they average 64. So we had a goal on the board to hold them under 64 and thought that would be the number. So I'm really, really proud of the guys to do that. And really it boils down to the first half D. The first half D, holding them to 22. They got going there in the second half. We didn't have an answer for some of those shots that they made. You know,
Gross started. I mean, like all of a sudden, like he just out of nowhere, he had played 9 minutes and had 15 points or something like that.
I know it. He did. He got it going and got hot, and so we had to adjust and put a guard on him because he's a 4-man. But we knew he shoots like that's his game. He shoots the 3, and so we had to adjust and move CJ off of him and put CJ on another guy that we could help off of and do a little bit more because you couldn't help off of him, and he got it going, and so that kind of put us in a bind there. But yeah, biggest thing is just continuing to win. You got to take care of home games. You got to go on the road and you got to win if you want to win a championship. And we keep talking about earning the right to play in big games, and they're all big if you're trying to win something. And so we keep earning. The guys keep earning it. It's not much I'm doing now. Like, the guys are doing it. They're doing it. Players got to play. We sent the video of the do or do not. There is no try.
That's
we
right.
Sent
there
the
you
guy,
go.
We sent the video that you sent to me. I sent it to the guys, and they've kind of turned that into a little. They're like Yoda, you know.
Yeah,
they've kind of turned that into a little thing, and that's fine. But it's the truth. It's the truth, and you got to do it or you don't do it. We're 22, 23 games into the season now.
That's right.
You got to play, and you got to play really, really well on both sides of the ball if we want to win, because this league is tough. Like, I thought I heard Huntsville's getting beat by Delta right now. Like, man, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Conference play. You play 24 games in the conference. You got to be jacked up, wired up, ready to play every single night against anybody.
That's right.
And so we're just going to keep trying to walk in tomorrow like we just lost, and have that mindset and stay humble and try to really hold these guys accountable. Like, I chewed on them yesterday for a little while, yelled at a couple guys, and told them, you know, I don't know most coaches. I've been around some programs that if it's going well, they just kind of leave everybody alone.
Right.
And I don't know any different. I work for Alan Sharp. I don't.
We've met.
I don't know any different, man. All I know is what I know, and that's holding them accountable and trying to get on to them. And they've dealt with it. They've done well with it. You know, and just continuing to be really good teammates and really good guys, and making a push here in February. Playing meaningful games in February
Absolutely.
is awesome.
Absolutely. You know, and I've had the opportunity, I mean, I obviously following throughout the year and getting to know some of the guys quite a bit better, and seeing them in the cafeteria and seeing them interact with one another. And it's so cool. I was in there the other day, and like over half of the team was eating lunch together, you know. So I think that speaks to the camaraderie that you're talking about, and how much they care about each other, because, you know, you had a lot of guys come in brand new.
That's right.
And, you know, it was like we're feeling each other out and trying to figure out how it all works.
Sure.
And now all of a sudden it's just like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot. You know, being on a team is a privilege. Being on a team is a privilege. It's not your right. You signed up for a team sport. You didn't sign up for tennis or golf. Those are individual sports. And so you may not be thrilled with your role. And I understand that. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine with that, not being thrilled with your role, but you do have to star in your role.
Absolutely.
Whatever that role is. And we talk about that. And so far, the guys have starred in their roles. And it's been really good for our team. It's been really good for this group. Obviously, winning games and playing well helps that. I mean,
sure it does.
It obviously solves a lot of issues and solves a lot of things. There's nobody that can say anything.
Winning cures what ails you, I promise. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. But you talk about role players, and, you know, when you excel at your role, you never know when that role's going to change. I mean, it could be somebody sick or ill or injured or whatever. When your number's called, then you change, and you're superior at that. And I have seen these guys do those things when you needed it.
Yeah,
you know,
Jake sent me something today or yesterday. But Patty Mills is Australian, and so he's played in the league, and he's won a gold medal for, like, he's won like he's like a journeyman in the NBA.
Sure.
And you know, he's coming off the bench. He's hardly really playing in the NBA now, and he played the other night, had a great game, scored, and helped him win for the Nets maybe. And he said, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
I'm with that, brother.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
You know, I think I'm going to put that in my pocket and keep that one for a little bit. I like it.
That's pretty good. So, yeah, well, I'm just thrilled. I'm proud of the guys. Big-time win. Any conference win's big. And we're coming down the home stretch here. You know, there's 6 left, and they're all huge.
Well, Coach, the happy final tonight, 66-60.
Thank you.
And you get out of here with a win, and we'll have Delta State on Saturday. Coach, appreciate you, and that's your head coach, Nick Woodruff. The Tigers improved to 18-4 overall, 14-4 in the league, and they are making a mega push for it, folks. They had a good showing tonight. We'd love for you to join us on Saturday as we host Delta State, but if you can't, continue to tune in to Sly 104.9 and the YouTube live stream. For my YouTube guru to my right, Mr. Philip Akins. For my producer, back in the station, Mr. Wayne Grant, who absolutely, he has to put up with a lot of my requests and whatnot, but I appreciate all that he does. I'm Will Atkinson. Happy final tonight, 66-60. Tigers win it. Good night, and go Tigers.